Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more RimWorld, where we are continuing where we left off last time. I made a few little changes off camera. But where are we right now is pretty interesting to me because we are in the middle of a toxic fallout, solar flare, just finished getting raided and having a siege upon us, and we've managed to survive all of that and take out all comers. So our next goal is going to be fairly straightforward. We're going to go ahead and start the clock here. We are fall coming on winter. These growing zones are not going to be very happy for much longer. We need to build our first sun lamp, and we need to build our first generator here. Now, we do have some resources available. In fact, we have plenty of steel. So one of the challenges is just going to be that because there is toxic fallout, we do want to kind of restrict our people to the fallout zone right now. And right now, there's no power. We do have some meals available, and if we look at everybody again, we can see that we do kind of have some work going on here, but right now I think there's going to be a few issues between happiness, between other things. We do have cargo pods dropping down here, and those have squirrel meat, which is probably just going to rot. Now, one other thing that's pretty nice from the... okay, first off, these guys are just visiting. But if these things stick around for the toxic fallout, they can get a buildup here and eventually die, which means we may not need to hunt them. Now, the benefit of that is I'm pretty sure once you cook them, you don't have to worry about things like bad meat. But what I really wouldn't mind here, if we can actually get this going, is that we do have some interior areas. We still have toxic fallout. We do look at people like Umaz. Does have a little bit of buildup. Kinston, a little bit of buildup. A little bit of buildup. Belisar has no buildup. So pretty much as long as we stay indoors, for the most part, we'll be okay. So we're back to having power. We actually need to build this second wind turbine. But once again, if we look at our zones, actually want to take a look at our zones here real quick. So if this is the fallout area, what I would love to do right now is just go ahead. We can cheat here for just a minute. We can expand it over here. We can expand it over here. And I would love to be able to finish this right here. So that would be great. If we can just kind of get a little path over here. We can walk around very, very slowly, very, very gently. Then hopefully we can knock those off pretty soon. Because we can deal with a little bit of fall exposure. I mean, what's a little bit of fallout amongst friends, right? So at least right now it looks like, okay, horseshoes, we can actually play them. Because they are, this is an unroofed area. Thought for sure since there's a covering there'd be a little bit of a roof. But we'll figure it out. Big thing is that we do need another wind turbine. We need this area built. We need this granite door. We should have plenty of granite blocks just from this area here. And then we have a few more things that I would like to be able to grab. Unfortunately, all of these corpses are just... they're just going to be corpses. And there's not too much that we can do about it here. We've already assigned some of this stuff for deconstruction. We've already unforbidden some of these things as well. Like I said, if there was one way we got lucky, it's that the raid came really close, and because we had plenty of woods available, we were able to get here. But we do have some elks that are under distress. Extreme toxic buildup. Now the thing is that once these guys die, and they will eventually die, because they're just staying out here all day. Like I said, I just want to make sure that my people don't go too crazy here, like no build-up, initial, no build-up. Machining's done. That's good. What do we want to take now? Hospital bed. You know what? Hospital bed's probably really good. Explosive IED is pretty good. I think I'm going to go for carpets just to try and make us happier, perhaps. Or, you know, multi-analyzer actually does unlock a lot of other things. Let's do that. Alright. So that's cool. But if we look at our health tabs one more time, like you can see, because we've been staying indoors so much, that the buildup is in fact going away. We did have a very brief amount of slowdown there. Now, is this still... yeah, this is Mammy, our still domesticated squirrel. with the initial toxic buildup. And like I said, we do have one dead elk, and we're getting to the point where people are going to be able to get some of this stuff soon. Let's see here. Who is our designated hauler? We can UMOS. We can use Clumsy Mine. I think Kinston's probably going to be building. So we got a few days where we can haul that elk. Hopefully, like, that's going to be such good meat because we're low right now. We need our internal farm. So here's this. Let's go ahead and cut the power off. We do not want you to have power yet. In fact, we're going to have to do a few things to make sure this actually gets power. Like, for instance, we do want to go ahead and create a growing zone right here. We do want to do that. We'll need to clear this area. And then the other thing we'll need to do, because it is going to get a lot colder, let's go ahead and put a heater here and a heater there. That'll be alright. So once we make this area interior, that should be okay. Are we still good on health? Build up initial. Artery blockage minor. Alright, so Kinnison's our primary builder here. And we have how many dead? 1 dead. 0% missing body parts, and they're frozen at night. So look at this. The fallout brings food. It's good for everybody. Disease, the flu, Belisar, great. We don't actually have any dedicated medical beds right now, so we will just... Oh, we'll see here. You're just going to need to stay inside, it looks like now, and that's okay. Belisar, your primary duties for us are not too much other than cleaning and mining. So we want to make sure that you don't actually die from anything. Let nighttime come into daytime. We are going to do the rest until healed thing, or try our best to do that. We actually need to convert this to a medical bed, don't we? Alright, so now we got to have someone who's going to be the doctor, primary doctor. Looks like it's going to be Clumsy Mind or Sass. So that should work out. And for some reason we're walking over the solar panels. That's a little annoying. Said I'd love to have this power generator built, and then we can start doing that. And no reason to have the heaters on yet. Alright, no reason to have the heaters on yet. But hopefully we can get some of this crap built soon. Because I don't want to have everybody running around too hard here. Once again, we got to make sure. Because people can go crazy if they stay up there. So there's the multi-analyzer. We're just having nothing to do but research. Let's go ahead and... we could research tube television. Let's do that now. Make ourselves a little happier here. So still initial build-up. And I think Clumsy Mind's actually okay. Good. So this is going to be interior very soon. Once we do that, we can actually start planting. Umod's getting in on the building game too, so that's good. Randy, after dropping a bunch of stuff on us, we'll see if he remains ever merciful or not. A group of travelers from Bliss Hill passing by, and here should be our last wall. Should be the last wall. Umod's going to do it. Kinnison's building down here now. Oh, we're actually getting started on the thermal generator. Thank goodness. Like I said, big thing is that I want to make sure... Okay, we're at minor now. So we definitely don't want him to pass out. How's Clumsy Mind doing? Alright, that could be good. Is this interior? Yeah, this is indoor now. Great. Alright, so these have to be outdoor. And can I have you rest until healed too? Because that'd be lovely. And now Umaz is actually planting, so let's go ahead. Well, we can't... Let's stop sowing right now. We want to wait until we're ready for that. And while we're at it, we're just going to do some zone maintenance real quick. Let's do it in clear fallout area. I want to clear all of this for now. Down here. Down here. Alright, so we do have one little area. People are allowed to go around like one tile. So that's good. If we can just get a way to make this indoors, we're going to put another growy area over there. These things take so much power. So Belisar, how you doing on the flu? Minor, you should get immunity. Okay, we're still doing pretty good on medicines too, and we got plenty of food. So Kinnison, we are actually going to, just to make sure that Kinnison does not like die, we're going to put Clumsy Mind in charge of construction, Samantha in charge of construction, and we will actually turn you off. So you're not going to have as much to do right now. Because Kinnison's really good, and I don't want him to get too much like toxic buildup here. So we've got to manage this. We're up to minor. We're down to nothing, down to nothing. Minor flu. Umaz, do you have anything that's going to make you do this? Once again, we're 13 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Oh no. Really? Oh, okay. Frozen won't spoil. Okay, Clumsy Mind, you're good right now. So this is Forbidden Area. We are going to go ahead. This is all the meat. I thought we actually had a little more time to do this, but apparently we don't. Because it gets warmer during the day. So that's how many things are rotting right now. Missing body parts. Rotting. Clumsy Mind. I don't want to I don't want to lose these. 1, 2. And unfortunately, because I missed it, we actually lost most of them. So fresh, frozen, won't spoil. There's a dead squirrel that's rotting. Okay, Samantha. You're not a hauler. Belisar, how you doing? You're flu-like. Sass, you shouldn't have much toxic fallout. You're not a hauler. Alright, Clumsy Mind, it's all on you. We have a lot of good meat. We've lost like half of it. Oh god, we actually lost more. Why are these... Okay, this is really weird. I guess it's rotting because of the toxic buildup instead. Alright, so Clumsy Mind. Haul this dead elk. I mean, if we can even get just a little bit of food here. I don't think it's going to be toxic and poisoned. Well, I guess that makes sense that it's rotting because of the toxic fallout. Alright, anything else that we can actually grab here? Rotting and fresh. One more. Clumsy Mind. So we actually dropped you right there. That's too bad. And so it's still Toxic Fallout Day. And now these guys should not, because this is a frozen area here. It's colder outside than in here, of course. So we actually do have venison, and this venison, somehow through the magic of cooking, we lost all, or we didn't lose everything here. So unfortunately this meat's all gone. But we got most of it. And how's Kinnison doing here? We got cargo pods as well. Minor toxic buildup we can live with. Where's this? We don't really need alpaca hide right now. Kinnison, what are you doing? We need to... I thought I restricted this area. Alright. Get out of here, Kinnison. You're drunk. Go home. Let's go ahead and see if we can get you to... Okay, is there anything you can do? Is there anything you can do at all? We don't need this orbital trade beacon right here, so let's deconstruct that. So good. I said managing all this is fun, isn't it? We still have all these weapons and junk over here too, and we got more graves that we need to build eventually. Like, we want to strip these guys. They're already triggered to be stripped. We want to auto rearm these traps. And right now they're not armed because they're outside of the restricted area. So can we get this finished? 85, 84, 83. Samantha, how's your health? Initial toxic fallout buildup. One colonist died. Oh, that's going to be Keniston. Can we just get this done in time? She has a passion for construction, but she's not a great constructor, but there we go. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about the affinity for people to work. So this fallout zone is officially... We can clear all the way up to here now. Clear over here. So you don't want people going through the walls. Let's actually allow people... We don't want to clear this anymore. Let's actually allow people real quick. I just want these rearmed so I can feel just a little bit better about it. And we can clear that area. It's a little risky to let this keep going. Let's go ahead and put Keniston back in some construction work. Like I said, we just got to keep managing people's health. Initial, minor, initial, initial. Flu untreated, that'll change in a minute. Hopefully, you're getting pretty close to immunity. And Sass, are you a doctor? You are a doctor, in fact, so there we go. A little bit of doctoring never hurt anybody. We do have some more sculptures that we can install, probably. So we have a tiny weapon stockpile over here. And are we just out of power, or is there just no power reaching here? There is actually no power reaching there. Alright. Alright, so we have power in here, power there. Now we can go ahead and turn the power on. Allow sowing. We want potatoes. Potatoes are fine. And we want power on for these as well. I could put rice in there instead. Rice actually might be better, because rice will grow faster in case there's anything wrong that happens. Alright, so Keniston can build there. I think we're going to be okay. It's entirely possible that we are going to be okay. So Yuma's cooking like a fiend. It's interesting how we are down to strictly meat. But we haven't gotten a lot of traders here, really. Okay, solar generator, we can get that fixed. We should have components, right? We have one component left. Tube television, so we're not going to be able to build that right now. Electric cremation. Vitals monitor. Component assembly, I'm not really interested in that, but we do need a multi-analyzer that we can build. Multi-barrel weapons. Let's do electric smelting. I feel like we're pretty close to that point. Alright, so Keniston accidentally sprung a trap and took damage. Damn it, Keniston. Oh, shit. Damn it, Keniston. Damn it. He cut off his own head. Oh, you poor sick bastard. Oh, we really needed you too, dude. You were like one of our people that could shoot, so... Of all... Okay, well, he wasn't one of our people that could shoot, but seriously, of all the ways to go... Of all the damn ways to go... What a waste. Let's make sure that we actually give you all a means to exit over here, I guess. That's just terrible. Well, we know the trap's armed, right? Poor mood. Yumaz. Why is Yumaz in a poor mood? Probably has something to do with my friend died. That's going to be there a long time. Observed rotting corpse. We're going to be observing a lot of those. We're now putting the corpses of our friends over here. Okay. We are officially going to clear this area as an allowed area. Hopefully we don't get raided. Alright, so we have more graves that we gotta make. Let's go ahead and get those there now. Still, though, really annoying. But What can you say? That's RimWorld. Sometimes you can out-clever yourself, and sometimes your people are just going to chop their own damn heads off. So, Clumsy Mind's upset. Kinnison hit a trap. Taking damage from it is not the same as dying from it. Umaz is in a daze. Do we have anyone who's actually a good builder now? 3 and 4. She does have some passion for it. Umaz... The problem with Umaz being our constructor is that he's also our cooker. So we do have Clumsy Mind who's crafting here. We don't have a lot of tailoring yet. We should probably change that. We even have a good tailoring bench. Electric tailoring bench. We need some bills here, don't we? Yeah, we need to trash that. Alright, let's make a parka. And what else can we make? We want to make... we don't want to make tribal wear. We don't want to make a duster. Let's make pants and let's make a toque. And then let's just go ahead and go to the details here real quick. Ingredient radius is not going to be that high. And we want the minimum crafting skill to be like 5. Okay, so we'll do it like that. Same thing here. Please tell me our little mascot squirrel isn't dead too. And let's just make sure. Materials allowed, those are all fine. So mascot squirrel. Still minor toxic buildup. We still need somebody to fix this solar panel. We need somebody to flick all these on. Because that area right now is restricted, so let's expand that. We'll put a way to go in here. So unfortunately, Kinnison, you're frozen so you won't spoil. Umaz is no longer dazed. But the fallout ended up not being the biggest danger. It is, in fact, the, let's hear the flu. Still at minor. You should have immunity. Okay, good. You're about to get immunity. Alright, so we're kind of at the point of the game right now where it's like, well, what's going to happen with all this? We do have some things available. Don't know if we have much more in the way of, like, artistic stuff. Granite sculpture being made by Sass. Another thing being made by Sass. Clumsy Mind making a parka. Nobody's making blocks right now. And the growing season is here right now because indoors it is 70 degrees. So hopefully we don't get raided or anything. Like, we got a lot of components and we got a lot of steel down here. We can at least go ahead and say, well, what do we want to mine? We want to mine this. Looks like there's a little interior area there that we're about to unearth. We can get one component over here. We don't want to do that until we're ready. We got some more components sitting out over here. So Belisar's planting. How are you at planting, Belisar? Well, planting's okay. Planting's a good way to actually build your skill. Alright, so we're going for rice and 1 potato. And we have a cat saying hello. And the cat's going to be like, oh, you're at the computer. Can I knock this stuff down? She's settled down a little bit. I say now. Alright, so we do have some... We're up to 20 meals. We have some medicine. I think we're at a point where... I don't know if we're necessarily going to survive or be okay, but we could... I think this is an appropriate stopping point as anything, because the Fallout stuff right now... There's only so much that we can do in the base. I can try and dig out a few more areas. Like, I kind of want to dig out over here. Just so that we can at least see what this area is. So we have a medical bed over here. We have an insane cat. As per the usual. But that's it for now, other than poor Keniston. I'm sorry, you're missing 5.8% of your body. That is entirely your head. Well, it's a freshly cut off head at least. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I have to fix my crazy cat. But I will see you again next time, where maybe RimWorld will be a little bit kinder to us, and we will see if we can get beyond day 7 of the toxic fallout. These things can last quite some time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.